Welcome everyone in this new video tutorial about the multiplayer combat editor. In this video we're going to learn how to use the VSFX feature built in the skills. So what does VSFX mean? Visual and sound effects. So this is a structure I built wrapping up particles and sounds all together. So most of when we need to spawn visual effects, we're going to need to spawn a sound effect alongside. So I built a little logic in skills that allows us to spawn them automatically when we need. So we're going to open up our, for example, BP slice, and we're going to add over our set active skill metrics function. Actually open up any skill which is using the active skill metrics function and add over the use VSFX hit and blocking VSFX and drag a wire out of the use VSFX and click on make as VSFX. So this is a structure, visual, sound effects. So it's asking for a particle and a sound effect. And it's automatically going to play them at different moments. So for instance, so when nodes are disappearing, like it was just happening, just like it happened, just unzoom and zoom in, zoom out and zoom in. So use VSFX is automatically played when the start effect of your skill happens. So I need to open up my montage skill just so I can see. Yep. So the use VSFX is automatically called when you call spawn use VSFX, so it's not automatically called. And in our case, we are calling the function spawn use VSFX when we receive the notify of our animation montage, which says the skill has started. It's going to automatically trigger the use VSFX. So I actually imported a bit of the Paragon assets. So if you don't know how you can do this, you can go to the marketplace, type in Paragon, the research, enter, and you can download any character with its skin, mesh, particle effects, sound effects, anything, everything. So I've downloaded Muriel because it was the lighter in terms of gigabytes, and you can play any visual effects you want and sound effect you want when the start effect of your animation triggers. So if I'm opening up the main montage of our skill and hitting pause, the first animation skill event there is start, and at that moment it's going to trigger the use VSFX. Because I tied it in the my montage skill, I said when start triggers, you spawn use VSFX. But you could right click and type in spawn use VSFX and call that anything you'd like in your skill behavior or in skills themselves. You can call that anywhere as long as everyone sees it, because you are either in an animation notify or in authority everyone. You can call spawn VSFX. So in our case, when we use the skill, we are going to play that sound, ability cast, for instance, and we are going to play that VSFX Muriel spawn, but you could be so that these are the Paragon asset I've downloaded. You can play anything. So I actually want the primary like this. So if I hit play, so it's a little bit weird to hear the female voice, but you get the idea. And it's triggering the visual effects as well. And then you can also plug hit VSFX, and in this case it's going to trigger automatically for each target you hit. So for instance, you can say that you want to trigger hit character. So we don't have a hit sound, but it doesn't matter. Let's, for instance, if we switch team and we hit the other character, it's going to trigger the visual effects automatically. For each, so the visual effect is going to trigger once on each target hit, and the sound effect is only going to trigger once, no matter the number of targets hits. So this is automatically called by the skill logic. You don't have to do anything about that, but you can customize it. We're going to see that in another video. And blocking VSFX is automatically called when a projectile hits a wall or a blocking collision. So we cannot try it with that skill, but you can try it by creating a skill that spawns a projectile. The projectile is going to hit the wall, and it's automatically going to trigger that event, that effect. I wanted the hit world, primary hit world, for instance. We would want that. So maybe we are actually going to quickly see how you can customize this. I just need to check real quick how it is called. Feature display override hit effects. So this is the feature you can override. So what am I doing there? I'm actually playing either the Alright, so I'm actually either attaching it or spawning it at the location. So it's going to be the subject of another video because I feel like it could benefit from a bit of improvements before we customize this. So that's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.